Backhand Boys. Today we're talking about the newest episode of Apocalypse Bringer. I can't say the name, bro. Mynoghra? We're going with Mynoghra. Look, man. How'd you feel about my boy Pepe?
That's the GOAT, brother.
I ain't gonna lie. He doing it.
That's the GOAT, man. He's got a special talent
bro,
of being excited and making friends. Let's go with that.
Here's the thing, though. He's a good judge of character. You know what I'm saying? Because he's seeing the same shadows and demons that everyone else seeing. But he's like, nah.
You always got to
trust them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Always got to take advantage of the opportunity.
I got to give it to him, bro. Like, closed mouths don't get fed.
But his grandma, she looked like a cow or something, like some magical cow. I don't know what she is.
Beastkin.
Okay, whatever that is.
I don't know how they're created, but
she's 240 years old, though.
For sure.
And she still got a lot of magical powers, so she over here cooking.
So I think she's like his teacher, essentially.
Yeah.
Because they both are like mages, and like in their society, they're called what do they call them?
Staff bearers or something.
Staff bearers.
Yeah,
that's what it is. And so their whole thing is they were going to the forest to just make sure that the forest wasn't the cause of what's causing all these giant like barbarians to pull up on their village, because they're getting attacked essentially like every week. And they end up meeting up with Mynoghra's party, which is led by the elf girl. And so initially, like she's like, shit. He's definitely the cause. She started judging off the rip. And when they meet up, like Loki, the elf girl was about to smoke too. I think she was about to try to kill him.
The elf girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was gonna kill him.
Yeah.
She was gonna kill him.
Whenever like the king not around, she'd be on demon time.
Once Pepe showed up and said, "Hey, what's up?
Yeah, what's your name?"
She immediately stopped.
She was like, "Okay."
And so she changed that real quick.
Yeah, exactly. And so after they like kind of explained like what each other was doing, she was like, "All right, like, y'all can come to my kingdom. Why not? I'll come meet my king." You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they pull up, bro, we already knew this was gonna happen. The cow start gripping her staff extra hard, like, why the heck am I here?
This man Pepe didn't say
this
nothing.
Is the demon lord.
This is all Pepe's fault. We do not claim this dude. I mean, in the future, he's gonna be running it, but right now, we do not claim this dude.
You said this is the biggest dumbass in the whole country.
Idiot, man. Idiot.
You know what I'm saying? And so like initially they start trying to do this like kind of back and forth negotiation, talking about like what their purpose is and like what's going on with the barbarians, right? But as they're trying to like kind of like get to a point where like they can get like a mutual benefit, Pepe is like, what do you mean we're gonna negotiate with them? We need these niggas. Our country's gonna get destroyed. She was, you fumble in the bag.
She's like, we're still able to protect ourselves, but it's been rough.
He said, that's not what I heard.
That's not what you told me. You said we was getting attacked every day.
Bro. But low-key, Pepe's honesty paid off, man. Because after they ate all that good food, man, like, he went even further. He went up to the king talking about, you want to be my friend, dog?
You guys want to play a game?
Like, the balls on him, bro.
Bro, yeah. I guess the king ended up asking them to play a game, too, after that.
Yo.
And then they had I don't know, his vines. They were like pulling the vines together or something. I forgot what the other game was, but
it was like to see who goes first.
Oh, okay.
That's why whenever he went first, she was like, "It's the king." You're supposed to let him go first. You're supposed to pretend to win and then let him win. You know what I'm saying? Which normally, like, that's probably how you'd have to act, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we know the main character. He's not on that type of demon time.
He never is.
But like, I could see y'all from the cow's perspective. She's like, you're gonna get us wiped out. They're gonna attack us today over this chess game you're playing right now. You feel me? But like I said, end of the day, it ended up working out because, like the MC said, he's like, our whole goal right now is just to get this dragon vein, get access to it. And other than that, like, we want to be friends with you. You know what I'm saying? We're peaceful people. Now, if you mess with us, I ain't gonna lie, you might get murdered. In the worst way.
In a real way.
You know why? Bro, look at too much like frightening shit, bro. We gonna start off with elf girl. She be out here just stabbing people like she's Clementine.
She definitely would do it alone if needed.
Oh, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And the worst, you've seen them trees they got in the back? They be screaming. They feeding you to them trees. I'm not playing with it, bro. I get it. I would have left too. You feel me? But end of the day, they end up setting up like trade relations with them, / also having an agreement over the use of the dragon vein. So they get to share it, but they get to pretty much like control most of what it produces, which is going to be pretty interesting. But I think this is a pretty good setup episode. I'm saying I like that they're moving forward with this empire building portion. Mm-hmm. I just can't wait to see like this new hero come out that they've been, slowly but surely teasing us about. But the other cool part is that they're going to go visit the actual country because they need to find out what kind of people they are.
Well, before that, he was cheating on his girl.
He did, but that's all her fault. That got nothing to do with him.
Yes, you do.
Let's be honest, man. All he did was he allowed the homegirls to go visit the country. You know what I'm saying?
He gave in, bro.
It's okay, bro.
He gave in front of his wife, man.
And he gave her a marriage proposal, so I guess she'll be okay. At least from her point of view.
And then they was all holding on him and stuff. Nah. Bro.
Yeah, he not beating the allegations, bro. I know he's trying to be more like a daddy figure, but
it don't look like
I'm kind of daddy to me.
Don't look like that at all, man.
Not at all, man.
Something going on there.
Call the cops.
But they actually stopped by what's it called, the healing sanctuary, and they got those 3 guys in there.
Bro, these like dudes with like the plague masks.
Yeah.
I was sitting there like, these are your bodyguards? Which it's kind of cool that their doctors are like witch doctors. I ain't gonna lie. That's hard for an evil faction. But I'm like, y'all gonna be scaring everybody in that new country dressed like that. You feel me? But it's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see like what happens when they go over there, because I feel like those 2 girls actually have a lot more development than most of the other characters.
How so?
Like all the other elves, out of all the elves, they have the most development.
Out of all the ones, the ones that first showed up, like the elf, the main mage,
and they showed up like last episode.
How so? What's your reasoning?
I just feel like the things that they want are more clear, right? Their backstory is a lot more fleshed out, and then like their growth potential is like a lot more set up, right? Like I thought like the warrior guy was going to have a lot more setup, like as far as like what was going on with him, but we know really nothing about him if you really think about it.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and because they don't be fighting either, he's always confused. Like, are we killing them or not? Like, he really gets no character development. You feel me? The mage is the same way, and the girl with the glasses, you can't even tell me her name.
I don't know any of their names.
Fair. But like, if you did know their names, you wouldn't know hers, is what I'm saying.
I'm like, you asking me the wrong thing. I don't know nobody's names of anything we watch.
That's neither here nor there. But you know what I'm saying, though? Like, she's very forgettable in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, out of the elves, obviously, besides the first one, Homegirl, all the rest of them are very, like, they're characters, but they're more like caricatures of characters than like actual characters that have emotions outside of like the sword and the mage having a little bit of beef with each other. That's like their whole character as of right now.
All right.
But like I said, I'm excited to see like their little adventure, just because the way this series is kind of set up, the main character doesn't really like do anything outside of management in a sense. Mm-hmm. So like he's not going to be the one going on these adventures. So like it's going to be like kind of seeing what he would have experienced just from a different character's perspective.
Yeah, because he's already experienced it playing the game.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know? He's essentially like an overseer god, less than like an actual character in the world in a sense. But like I said, this is like a pretty good episode. I give it like a 7. It was solid.
I'll give it a 6.
It was solid. It was solid. But y'all let us know what y'all thought of this episode of Apocalypse Bringer. We thought it was pretty good. Aside from that, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch y'all.